So recent Nokia launches haven't just unveiled fresh, shiny new smartphones packed with the latest tech. They've also resurrected some classic Nokia designs from the past. Phones I remember owning when I was young and fresh-faced with a head full of luxurious hair instead of a bald, grumpy, saggy sack of crap. In 2018, we saw a reboot of the brilliant 3310, followed closely in 2019 by the iconic Matrix slidey phone. And so there was a lot of hope and cross fingers that this year we'd finally see a revamped version of the Nokia N95, which still has a lot of love in the hearts of us mobile geeks. But instead of that, as a bit of a tease, HMD decided to surprise us all with a new version of the XpressMusic 5310. This feature phone will hit stores in select regions this month for just €39, although sadly there are apparently no plans to bring it to the UK, so it's imports all the way for us Brits. Now unfortunately, like all of the new Nokia phones, I haven't had a chance to go hands-on just yet thanks to all that plaguey what's it going on, but I'm hoping to give you a full review at some point if I actually manage to get my mitts on one. And until then, here's all the specs and features that you need to know about the new Nokia 5310. So if you're not familiar with the original XpressMusic handset, it was a candy bar mobile much loved by sulky teens who delighted in blasting transient R&B tunes out of those surprisingly powerful built-in speakers. By powerful, I basically mean they were loud enough to cause erectile prolapse, especially when said teens decided to suddenly and without warning treat a busload of commuters to a frantic burst of Nelly's latest chart topper. At which point everyone on the bus would of course tut and look a bit disgruntled, but not actually say anything because they were still pretty scared of the youths in question. The new rebooted Nokia 5310 will once again feature dual speakers, so a new wave of teenagers can blast their Taylor Swift or whatever the hell it is that kids actually listen to these days, although do not expect the best audio quality ever. You can grab the Nokia 5310 2020 edition in either black or white, with both of these models sporting that iconic red stripe down each side. And those stripes are actually dedicated media controls for boosting the volume to bowel rupturing levels, as well as pausing or skipping tracks. There's a built-in FM radio for added quaintness, with also 16 megabytes of storage for all of your tracks. You can boost that up to a further 32 gigabytes using a microSD memory card. Not the biggest amount of space ever, especially compared with a lot of smartphones, but it'll be good enough for a fair few albums at least. The Nokia 5310 runs the Nokia Series 30 Plus OS, which you can navigate using that physical keyboard, while the 2.4-inch QVGA screen seems to be as bright and punchy as other Nokia feature phones of recent times. As for the rest of the specs, well, you get MediaTek's MT6260A chipset backed by a whopping 8 megabytes of RAM. And there's also a removable 1200 mAh battery, providing up to 30 days of standby or 20 hours of talk time. And last up around back, you have a simple VGA camera with flash to capture blocky looking pics of your cat or kid or whatever. So the main selling point of this Music Express reboot is basically those super loud speakers. Apart from that, it's pretty standard Nokia feature phone fare. So are you tempted by the fresh new Nokia 5310 2020 edition? It'll be great to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Definitely smash them down there. Please do check out my coverage of the other Nokia phones which were just launched as well, including the Nokia 8.3 5G, 500 quid, full 5G support, nice bit of Snapdragon 765G chipset action in there as well, and some Zeiss branded optics. Or if your budget is a bit tighter, you've got the Nokia 5.3 as well. Under £200, you still get a quad lens rear camera, a pretty slick little screen and some decent specs. Thanks for watching everyone, have a great weekend, cheers, love you.